Hey everyone, it's Argonath here from The Right Way, and a very interesting article popped up today. From the New Zealand Herald website, Laurel Hubbard wins University of Otago Sportswoman of the Year award. Now you might be wondering, what's so strange about that? A woman winning the Sportswoman of the Year award? Well, if you don't know who Laurel Hubbard is, she is a transgender weightlifter who represented New Zealand in weightlifting at the recently Tokyo Olympic Games, and so she was heralded as the first trans woman to participate in the Olympic Games, but in fact I think there were some other people as well. But she kind of got most of the publicity. So you've probably heard about this before. So this was awarded from the University of Otago. So if we go to the University of Otago website, from their Blues and Golds Award. So achievements to the highest degree in sports, culture and community and arts were celebrated on Tuesday at the University of Otago and the OUSA, that's the Otago University Students Association. The awards were hosted in line with level 2 restrictions, that's fine. So it says the highest degree in sports, right? So it should be the highest performance possible. So here we go. So the original award of Blues, celebrating sporting success, has been around since 1908, with the golds being the arts and cultural successes. So we're just looking at the sporting ones. It's the sporting success of that particular athlete, right? How successful have they been in the current year to do what they need to do? So let's go back to the article about Laurel Hubbard and find out why this is so strange. So transgender weightlifter Laurel Hubbard has been named University of Otago Sportswoman of the Year at the Blues Awards earlier this week. Now I have no problem with a transgender person. I'm happily using her pronouns, calling her a she. There's nothing, I have no problem doing that. What I do have a problem with is for biological males, even though they might identify as a female, participating in women's sport, because as you know, males do get a physical advantage over females, and likely more so when we have a sport like weightlifting, which is very heavily based on your muscle mass and bone density and all that kind of stuff. I guess if it's something like darts, it's a little bit different, but still there could be some advantages for males over females. Right, so Hubbard is believed to be the first transgender winner of the awards in the event's 113-year history. Oh my God, they've become so, what's the word I'm looking for? So progressive is the word I'm looking for, right? Awarding it to the first transgender woman. What did she do to earn the Blues Award and the Sportswoman of the Year award from the Otago University? So the Queenstown athlete became the first openly transgender woman to compete at the Olympics when she contested in the women's 87 plus kg at the Tokyo Games this year. The 43-year-old, so this was a 43-year-old person, right, who attended the Olympic Games, and she made that by beating all the other females in New Zealand to get through to that particular weight class for weightlifting. So how can a 43-year-old person be much better than females who are maybe in their early 20s, early 30s, when they're coming into the peak of their powers as a weightlifter? Well, it's because she's biologically a man, right? But she was eliminated from the event when she failed to make a successful lift in the snatch. So she didn't even get through the first round of the weightlifting competition to make it through to the clean and jerk. She was eliminated in the first round. She failed to make any successful attempt in her 3 attempts. So she wasn't successful, she failed. Right? Let's go back to here. It is the highest degree in sports, the highest degree of achievement in sports. She failed at all her 3 attempts. This is ridiculous. Her achievement was recognised as the Sportswoman of the Year award at the University of Otago on Tuesday. In a short statement, the Otago Daily Times, Hubbard says she was grateful for all the support and kindness received from the teaching staff and students at the Otago University. Now, actually, I don't blame her for this, because she never has gone out and promoted transgenderism in female sports. She's been actually very quiet. She's been reasonably humble about what she's doing. So she hasn't been outspoken at all. She never asked to be considered for a Sportswoman of the Year award. This was entirely down to the woke university academics and Students Association giving her this. So it's not her, it's the wokeness of the university and the Students Association. It is not possible for athletes to compete at the Olympic level without the encouragement and aroha, which means love, of friends, family and supporters. The award belongs to everyone who's been part of my Olympic journey. Otago University Students Association President Michaela White Harvey said the Blues Award aims to highlight Otago students excelling in their student sport. She failed at the Olympics. Oh my God, we could think of no one more worthy of Sportswoman of the Year than Laurel Hubbard, who represented Otago, New Zealand, incredibly well at this year's Tokyo Olympics. Incredibly well, she failed. I mean, I could have gone onto stage. I'm hopeless at weightlifting. I could have gone on the stage and failed 3 times and got Sportswoman of the Year award if I was transgender as well. It goes on to about all the other people, but this is just ridiculous, right? It's just wokeness gone mad. We should be promoting who was successful. If you want a separate category for Best Try of the Year award or Best Transgender Athlete of the Year award, then go for it. But a female student at Otago University or a female alumni has missed out on getting that particular award because this person was only given it because they were transgender and they went to the Olympics. That's basically it, right? That's all she had to do. She didn't actually excel in her sport. She failed at the first part of the weightlifting category, failed in all her 3 attempts and couldn't get through. It's just unbelievable. So as I said, it's not Laurel Hubbard's fault. She didn't ask for it. It's the woke university and the Students Association. It's just ridiculous, and New Zealand universities are now becoming infected with the wokeness that's coming from America as well. So anyway, an interesting article about how woke New Zealand is also becoming, just like America as well. So I'm hoping that this sort of stuff is eventually going to stop, but that could be quite a long time before that actually occurs. What do you think of this? Do you think she should have been given Sportswoman of the Year award? Do you think she should not have been given Sportswoman of the Year award? Let me know what you think in the comment section. I really like to have a dialogue with people. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs down. If you like my content, please subscribe. It just helps more people to find my videos through the YouTube algorithm as well. And hopefully I will catch you in the next episode.